NWA wrestling fans, Kyle Davis here in the Control Center, and Crockett Cup 2023 is right around the corner. This massive event will contain 26 tag teams over 2 nights for one massive event as 26 teams vie for the Crockett Cup 2023 trophy. Who will take it home? Well, you're going to have to tune in to find out. Better yet, be there live and in person. Go to nwatix.com as we come to you from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, June 3rd and 4th. And again, if you can't be there in person, go to FITE.tv. Order it today because 26 teams will be in this tournament. And I know what you've been asking because I've seen it online. I've heard it from everybody. What is the seeding of the tag teams in this tournament? Well, I'm glad you asked because that's why I'm here. We're about to run down it all. Go to nationalwrestlingalliance.com, download the bracket, follow along, make your own share with us. Let's see what happens, folks. It is now time for the seeding of the 2023 Crockett Cup. Folks, coming in strong, the number 1 seed is the NWA World Tag Team Champions, La Rebellion, the team of Mecha Wolf and Bestia Seis. They are 2-time NWA World Tag Team Champions, successfully defending the titles throughout the world and are the longest running NWA champs of the Lightning One era. They began partnering in 2017 as part of La Rebellion Amarillo, and they made it to the semifinals of the 2022 Crockett Cup before being eliminated by the Commonwealth Connection. Folks, number 1, La Rebellion. They could take it all. It's their chance to prove that they are the greatest tag team in modern professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 2 seed of this year's Crockett Cup is the team of the self-professed Midnight Riders. It's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Great American Smash Tyrus, and Chris Adonis, the masterpiece himself. Now, when the NWA World Champion Tyrus wants you to be his partner, it is hard to say no. He held out his hand. Chris Adonis accepted it, and they teamed up for the first time to battle BFT. Now, both men have traveled the world throughout the entire wrestling landscape, and they have the muscle and know-how to win on any given night. That makes them one of the odds-on favorites to take home the 2023 Crockett Cup. Adonis being a former 2-time national champion, Tyrus being the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Folks, both these men know gold, both these men know success, and at the 2023 Crockett Cup, they might walk away with the trophy held high. Our number 3 seed is one of the most dominant tag teams the National Wrestling Alliance has ever seen, and they've just started partnering together. I'm, of course, talking about the Wrecking Crew duo of former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Trevor Murdoch and the Outlaw Mike Knox. Now, Trevor Murdoch, as I stated, is a former 2-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion, but that is not all because he is also a 3-time WWE World Tag Team Champion. Now, Mike Knox is also a former Deep South Tag Team Champion. Both of these men have been bonded together with the fact that they are done listening to what everybody tells them. They're living for themselves. And what they want now is to be the most dominant tag team in the national wrestling and all professional wrestling. And they get that chance now at the 2023 Crockett Cup. The number 4 seed comes to us from Mexico's AAA promotion, the team of Octagon Jr. and Mystices Jr. Both second-generation luchadors. Octagon Jr. is a former ROH 6-man tag team champion, and Mystices is a former AAA 6-man tag team champion. Ladies and gentlemen, they've seen the world, they know the competition, and they are coming to the Crockett Cup, seated in number 4. The number 5 seed are 2 individuals that you might as well call a cut above because they are not only cut, but they are above all the other competition when they put themselves to the test. And of course, talking about former NWA World Tag Team Champion and current NWA Television Champion, Tom Latimer. He's going to be teaming up with multi-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, Rhett Titus. Now, both men have been in the Crockett Cup before, competing with Rhett in 2019, and then Tom Latimer, of course, 2019 and 2022. Your number 5 seed, folks, Tom Latimer and Rhett Titus, they could take it all. All they have to do is just work together and put their knowledge to the test. NWA fans, our number 6 seed has so much Crockett Cup relevance, folks, that it's just mind-blowing. And I'm, of course, talking about the Mortons. Ricky Morton, one half of the legendary Rock and Roll Express, will team with his son, future legend, current NWA superstar, and current NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Kerry Morton, in the 2023 Crockett Cup. Now, of course, Ricky Morton being one half of the Rock and Roll Express meant he competed in 1986 and 2019's Crockett Cup. He's a former 8-time NWA World Tag Team Champion, and his son, he knows gold as well. It is in the blood, folks. Generationally, this team could have the best opportunity to leave with the 2023 Crockett Cup. Our number 7 seed is the Country Gentlemen, Anthony Andrews and AJ Kazana. They are the current NWA United States Tag Team Champions. These gentlemen want to prove their titles are on the same level as the World Championships, and they're going to get their chance at the Crockett Cup. Number 7 seed, the Country Gentlemen. Our number 8 seed is Blunt Force Trauma, Aaron Stevens' team of masked men, BFT, Carnage and Damage. They're a wild card because such little is known about them other than they are a force of nature that cares more about brutalizing opponents than winning. And with Aaron Stevens' management style, that means you never know what will happen. And his experience focused on a goal makes BFT dangerous beyond just hired muscle. The number 9 seed will represent Idolmania Sports Management. It's the team of the Great Scion and the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater. Now, Scion is a former NWA national champion, and Jordan Clearwater is a former NWA television champion. These two men know what it is like to win, and that is why they are the number 9 seed. And one has to also ask, does Austin Idol have something to do with why they've been seeded so high? It remains to be seen. Either way, Idolmania Sports Management will be represented in the 2023 Crockett Cup. And rounding out the top 10 seeds, number 10, Kratos and Odin, the most feared man, the man from Asgard. Now, Kratos is a former NWA World Tag Team Champion with Aaron Stevens, and Odin participated in 2022 Crockett Cup as a member of the End. Folks, this team, power, muscle, determination, rage, anger, the list goes on and on. If you were across the ring from either of these men, you'd be in trouble, but together, they could take home the trophy. And the 11th spot shows us the second of 2 teams from AAA promotion in Mexico. Folks, it is the team of Toxin and Arez. Now, Arez is a former AAA mixed tag team champion, and he made his NWA debut taking part of the NWA vs. AAA World as a Vampire Festival in Mexico City. Both these men are looking to prove on an international level just what Mexican wrestling is all about. They are going to be in the NWA Crockett Cup this year. And folks, will they go home to Mexico with the trophy? Remains to be seen, but the number 11 seed, what a spot to be in. Do the fixers rule? Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask Jay Bradley and Wrecking Ball Legursky, they will say they indeed do, and they are the number 12 seed. Now, these individuals have participated in the 2022 Crockett Cup, eliminating OGK in the first round. And I know what you're thinking. I thought they were eliminated already in the tournament, but they appealed their loss and were given an exemption as former NWA United States Tag Team Champions, which means number 12, the Fixers, the Crockett Cup. We're going to find out indeed if Fixers rule. The number 13th team are Savages. Literally, that's what they call themselves. The team of Bulletproof Truth and Jax Dane. They're managed by Chris Silvio. And folks, Jax Dane is a former NWA World Champion, NWA Tag Team Champion with Rob Conway, 2-time NWA National Heavyweight Champion, NWA Champion Series winner, and has been involved in the Crockett Cup as one part of the War Kings with Crimson, who have also held the OVW Southern Tag Team titles with. This man is a tag team specialist all on his own, and you throw in the MMA prowess of Bulletproof Truth. And folks, you have a number 13 seed that could change the entire landscape of this tournament. Coming in at number 14 in the seeding is the team of Magnum Muscle, Dak Draper and Big Strong Mims. The newly formed tag team is a blend of size and speed. And these two men, they're not only focused, they're determined to take away the Crockett Cup in 2023. Your number 14 seed, Magnum Muscle. Let's see what happens when they're put to the test. Number 15 could possibly be one of the most dangerous duos to ever set foot in the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm of course talking of the tag team of Max the Impaler and Judias, the Sinister Ministers duo of monsters. Now these two have been destroying competitors to please Fodder, each trying to outdo the destruction of the other. It remains to be seen who could stop this duo once they get into the ring. As the 15th seed, folks, they are right in the middle of all the action, and they could take home the cup. The 16th seed is all about controlling your narrative, as the tag team of Flip Gordon and Fodder will team up together and interject themselves into this year's Crockett Cup. Now, Flip Gordon participated in the 2019 Crockett Cup, and Fodder is one half of Psycho Love with his fiancée, Angelina Love. These two men, they're driven, they're dedicated, and they want to be the spoiler of every other team in the Crockett Cup. Will they control their own destiny or just the narrative? We're going to have to tune in to find out. Number 17 plays into the tradition of you never know what teams will be in a Crockett Cup. This year, sent to slaughter, the team of Dan Maff and Sean Donovan. Now, Maff is a former 2-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion and a 6-time JAPW Tag Team Champion and a former CZW Tag Team Champion. And he has been on a tear as of late throughout the wrestling world with his partner, Sean Donovan. Can they be the spoiler of everybody's brackets? Well, number 17, sent to slaughter, may slaughter everybody's expectations. It is now time for number 18 in the bracket. See what I did there? Because the tag team is Hale Collins and Vic Delicious, the Now. They participated in 2022's Crockett Cup, and they've been an established tag team since 2006. They've made a name for themselves all throughout the independence of the wrestling world, and now NWA Crockett Cup 2023, it is their chance to shine. Number 19 will be spectacular, as the tag team, the Spectaculars, Rush Freeman and Brady Pierce, will be that numbered seed. Now, they're an underdog tag team that uses synchronized dancing to distract their opponents, and they are looking for the right moment to break through the tag team division. And don't count out the biggest brother in Rolando Freeman and how he could turn the tide for this duo in this tournament. Number 20 is all about the legacy of tag team wrestling, much as the Crockett Cup is all about the legacy and history and tradition of tag team wrestling. That team, of course, will be TNT, Terrell and Terrence Hughes, the sons of Devon Dudley, the legendary tag team wrestler that was involved in Team 3D. He won tag team championships all over the globe. Folks, one of the most decorated tag team competitors in the world. And is it biological? We're going to find out, because his sons are going to establish themselves in the National Wrestling Alliance after competing in various independents in this year's Crockett Cup. Will he be in their corner? That remains to be seen. But TNT, this could be dynamite. Number 21 seed is a little bit different, folks. Now, we've already experienced Yabo the Clown in NWA action as of yet, but would you believe it? There's a second clown, his brother, Rufo the Clown. They're the brothers of Unstruction. They've been dominating the independent scene of professional wrestling, and this year in the Crockett Cup, will they be the spoiler? Will they be the wild card? All I know is, when it comes to clowning around, these two are not to be messed with. Folks, we're winding down on the seeds, and it is still heating up, which is fitting because number 22 is the team of the Heat Seekers, Matt Sigmund and Elliot Russell. Both men tag teamed together during the 2022 Crockett Cup. They're former NWA World Tag Team Champions from before the current Lightning One era, former NWA Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions, and they established tag team on the independents and they competed in AEW. Folks, Heat Seekers, they want to make sure that the current generation of the NWA knows about what came before. Crockett Cup, this could be their year. Our 23rd seed plays off of the history of the National Wrestling Alliance's Crockett Cup Tag Team Tournament, in which individual stars come together, they make a tag team, and for all we know, these two could go all the way. Of course, I'm talking about the team of Magic Jake Dumas and Brian Brock. Now, Magic Jake has competed in the National Wrestling Alliance with the lovely CJ at his side. And folks, Brian Brock made an impressive debut at NWA programming back when we were filming in Tampa. These two individuals coming together, anything could happen. Will it work in their favor? You're going to have to tune in to find out. And we have now made it to the 24th seed. And I know what you're thinking, Kyle, but you've got 26 seeds, don't you? Folks, there are 26 tag teams in the tournament, but only 24 seeds, because this last one will be determined by a triple threat tag team match to see who will get that spot in the tag team tournament. The first team is the team of Daisy Kills and Talos. Now, Talos is over 7 feet tall, and Daisy Kills, obviously the mouthpiece, who's been inciting anger in everybody in the National Wrestling Alliance as of late, as he plays the ukulele and just says whatever he's feeling. The other teams will be the miserably faithful combination of Sal and Gags the Gimp. Now, Gags loves pain, so triple threat match, he'll take all the abuse he can turn out. And Sal the Pal is a former Ring of Honor tag team champion. They've recently stepped away from the Sinister Minister. They found their freedom. Can they find success? You're going to have to tune in to find out, because the other team in this is Danny Deal's own Jeremiah Plunkett and Eric Jackson. With the ill-begotten No More, Danny Deals was looking to try again with this tag team combination of youth and experience. And folks, one of these teams will become the 24th seed. Which will it be? Who will take home the Crockett Cup? Well, there's only two ways to find out. Be there live and in person. Go to nwatix.com right now. Or if you can't be there in person, go to FITE.tv and order from the comfort of your own home to watch on any streaming device you have. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the seeds for the 2023 Crockett Cup. Who will win it all? You're going to have to tune in to find out. Also, you can go to our website, nationalwrestlingalliance.com, download your own bracket. Tell us who you think's going to win on social media. Folks, for the National Wrestling Alliance, this has been Kyle Davis, and this is the Crockett Cup.